Is it recording? So, hi, I am Mr. Rusno Emen. Hello. That is a soprano. I took it out of this thing. So, my agenda, I just connected it. So, I'm just trying if it is working. Okay, so this is the camera. Okay, so you're there. So, um, I just want to make a video about this cadaver model that I'm currently making because I just want to share this journey with you because I am an anatomy enthusiast, learning as a biology. So I am just trying to is it on? So yeah, it's on. So I just want to share with you my journey. So you know me because I collect a lot of bunch of things when it comes to anatomy like um, anatomical models and scientific equipment. So I decided to make my own, so to apply my theoretical knowledge when it comes to the body, the human body. Okay, so I just want to share with you all of the things that I do and the materials that I used and my journey. So first of all, I bought that skeleton. So some of the sections that supposed to be on the first part of this video will be added on the last sections of this specific journey video because I just want to share with you in urgent so that I can possibly what do you call this, like share with you immediately the things that I have done. So I am very inspired by the synthetic cadaver from I don't know, from the Florida manufacturing. I don't know, but yeah, that is the thing that I'm trying to make, uh, hoping to make. So for the I'm going to show it to you first. So this is the skull. So you can open it. The organs, I have ordered some organs, so I will be waiting for the model. So I'm going to show you how I made it. So you can see the muscles right here. Hold on. Oh, this is quite hard to put that. There you go. The blood vessels, as you can see, some esophagus, thoracic duct. So here's the arms. The muscles can be like opened. So I'm going to show you how I made that. I already have made a little bit of the organs here, the pancreas, the spleen, the kidney. I hope you can hear me because if not, all of this will be like so here's the penis and some muscles, the ureters and such, the iliac sphinx and the sciatics. And I have a bunch of muscles here that's supposed to be like this, and then you can open it like that. And then there's some legs. You put it like this, and then you can move it like that. So is it lagging? I'm sorry if it's lagging. So I'm quite uncertain about this. So here, is it still recording? Okay, sorry. So because I'm quite uncertain about the screens because it's lagging on my phone. So I'm monitoring every movement. So about with regards to the organs itself. So I'm planning to buy a model because I'm quite having difficulty or I'm struggling to make my own models. That is why I want to buy my own things. So the brain model, the squishy one, it will come today. So I'm just going to wait for the delivery rider to send it to me, but it's not quite accurate. So we will make that accurate. So let me share first to you how I made this. So some of the models here are already given to me because we did annual fair. So my classmates really helped me to acquire some of the models. So yeah, so I'm just looking at this. Sorry. Okay, so how I make I'm going to show you how I make this phase. First is a blood vessel. So I tried to look on an online shopping. So, um, but the wire thingy here is quite expensive. So I was really desperate to have one, but I because I am inspired by the model of this that has the blood vessels, but I don't have the wires. So I looked on an online thing, and unfortunately, it is quite expensive. So how do I acquire this? So upon I'm as I am going back home from the university, I have successfully what do you call this? I have encountered a junk shop where they give this thingy, the wire. So they just take off the internal wires like the copper, and then they like throw the wire. What do you call this? The wire membrane, wire membrane. No, the covering. So I asked if they could give me, and they did. So we have blood vessels now. Okay, so that um I just stick it here on the model via small wires like the 3D wires, and then I'm just going to loop it. So all of the things are here as you can see. And then with regards to the muscles, okay, let's start first with the muscles. So I took a mesh. So I don't know if I have any here. Unfortunately, I don't, but it is a mesh, as you can see. A mesh, and then I took some hard cardboard paper, like uh, the hard paper, and then it is colored orange naturally, so I just painted a little bit strips of red so that I can acquire those fibrous textures of muscles, and then I stick it on the mesh that I made. So as you can see, it can be like it is like mobile, and you can like flex it. So because I'm aiming for like a cadaver quality thing that you can dissect and open to expose the inner part. So I'm quite happy with this. And other models like this are made out of plastic, so I got some broken plastics, and then I um, cut it and then shape it into an organ. So so all of this right here, the kidneys and the spleen, are plastic models, and then some of the things here are made just out of it is just made out of glue, the glue gun thing, so like that. And then all of the things that is here, like the ligaments, the tendons, the nerve endings, and minor muscles, simple material. So they like just other papers that I painted and stick. So yeah, so let me just tour you a bit. So we have already showed you that. You can see. So this is the cadaver that I have currently made. So yeah, and then I'm just going to update you when I finally get the models, because it's really hard. So I tried to contact my classmate and ask her if she can make me a crochet organs, but the texture is not that quite accurate. So I just plan to buy a model, so it's more, what do you call this, efficient for me. So yeah, I think that's it. And it took me already 7 minutes, and I will tour you for some things, and then yeah, I'll get back to you when I finally got some of the models, and then I will open it in front of the camera. Right? Okay. Thank you. Ah! I'm going to end it here. So I hope it is recording. So hello again. I am Mr. Biston of MNS, and this is still lesson day. So I'm just spending the last few hours before the sun goes down, and I think arrived, and this is the brain. So um I bought here two of my models. So I'm looking at here because I'm still connecting it to my camera. So I'm monitoring myself on the how do I look there? Yeah, and I bought the models because I want to show you the plan, the original plan for making my own what do you call this? My own brain model and the organs is that I will take a moldable, what do you call this, plasticine or porcelain or clay, and then I'm going to mold the organs, and then I'm going to make a copy of it using a silicone or anything hard that can make a cast of this model. And that's it. And there's, so I just want to show you the brains of this specific one. So I'm going to show you the brain of this one first, the bootleg. So here it is before I open it, and I wanna copy this one. So the one that I have ordered is not that accurate, but we will do the best things that we can in order to replicate it. So here, and then the other side, I just finished my chores. So yeah, so this is the other one, and then let me open. Here's the, and this is the other half. So yeah, and then the rest of the organs, so that I will not show it to you, is this one. So as you know, you can like, hold on, let me get the original one first. You can like remove this shit, and then my plan is to use this in order to put it like that, the liver like this and like such, the stomach here is like that, and then this one, the liver should be like this, and the intestines are like here. But this is the original piece of the model, so we don't have any choice but to buy another one. So yeah, never mind. I'm going to show you the brain now, and I'm just going to show you the bootleg first. And this is the bootleg one, the harder one, and the heavier one. So like this, like that. Oops. Okay, never mind. This one very hard, like that, and then like that. But yeah. Shut up, Melo. I'm sorry about the background noise. It is just the stupid clown doing their work. Alright, so now that I have shown you all of those shits, I am going to move on and open it, the brain thing. So I bought two, one for my own relief and one for the model. So here it is. One, two. So this is the open one. Ah! It's jello. It's like jello. So I'm going to get the skull. Then I'm going to open it up. See? Can you see there? Is it still on? Let me see. Yeah, it's still on. I'm sorry, it just got disconnected here, so I'm going to put the brain now here. Ah! It's so funny. So we have brain now. So when we put it like this, and then we open it, we open it like that. Ah, there's the brain. It's jiggling. Squishy. So yeah, and I'm going to order the lungs and the heart, the pathological one, and the gastrointestinal. So I'm going to open this. It's so fun, and it's like sticky, and it has the hemispheres. So I'm just going to make it accurate by adding more things to it, and yeah, I think that's it. So that's just an update. I'm going to check on further updates soon. Thank you. Ah! I can't disconnect here, so I'm going to disconnect it right here. Thank you. So I made an update, and there's more of that. I made the liver, and then I made urinary bladder. Don't keep playing on it. It's not like this. A bit of Okay. So here's the guangzhou box that I have. So I'm just going to transfer all of it since. Yeah. So here's the extra box. So I need to see it. So here is the box full of scientific equipment. It's quite heavy, as you can see. And then I have this extra box per box for this one. So I'm going to open it. Yes, I'm going to control this box now. You know, here's the diamond Hearst. Here's the heart and the trachea, which is together. Of course, the brain. The 40 master ear. And then the eye. the artery. So if you guys want to try them, you can just put it like this. And then the typodons, all of them have the labels and the name. So it corresponds to the things that I have stapled up. And the breastplate. All fits. Really good, like that. Chance. Warning. So welcome to the final segment of this specific video. And today I have made my organs finally. I'm done. So I'm going to show it here. Are you recording? I hope it is recording. Yeah, it is. So we just want to put the phone near camera so that it won't be disconnected because it keeps on disconnecting as you can see. That's why I'm being cautious because I have it here. And let's go ahead and that message. Okay, hold on. I'm going to arrange it. Okay. Sorry for the fall. Now I'm still on my point. So welcome to the final segment. Today we will be assembling everything so that we can finish. I have made some organs so I'm going to show it here. Okay. And then let us arrange everything. So let us remove the liver. So we have the right lung here. The left is the left lung. A segment of the ascending and the transverse column. Here. The liver, as you can see, the liver here. This, the heart. No coronary vessels, just a simplified version. So as you can see, all the blood vessels in there. The larynx, trachea, and the bronchus and the thyroid gland. The abdomen, posterior abdomen. Small intestine, part of the small intestine. There's the right lung, thoracic cage, the esophagus, and the stomach. Of course, we have the skull with the brain inside. With it here, the limbs, the arms, the lower limbs, upper limbs and lower limbs. So let's go ahead and arrange it. So I have bought a box. Okay, so we will be putting aside organs first to put it somewhere here that we can go ahead and dig it. So I'm going to begin with the thoracic cage first, and then the skull will be here. As you can see, here's the lower abdomen, posterior abdomen, the kidneys, the gallbladder, and the bile ducts, the pancreas, spleen, the duodenum, mesenteric vessels, ureters, the bladder, the gonads and the reproductive muscles, renal glands, and the chakra. So you all are interested in this one. There's a stomach here, dangling, so it should be somewhere right here. The stomach should be connected to the duodenum like this, from the pyloric sphincter. So lower esophageal to pyloric like that. The skull root. Hello guys, it's taking a bit longer because it's delicate. And then we're going to take the upper limbs. This is the right, this is the left. Place it like this. And then we need to put the lower limbs now on the bottom section. Here is the right. Here is the left. Like that. Okay, complete cadaver, so we will be placing the organs now. I'm going to put the, so I tested this last night and it seems that it is not that fit, so let's just try to force it. I'm staring at my phone because I'm monitoring it. Keeps on disconnecting. Okay. Going to put in the lungs, so we have the right lung and the left lung, so it should be connected to the bronchus, right? This, like that, like such. Let me see, like this. So I'm going to place in the left lung, so I must need to disarticulate the thoracic cage to fit in the lungs. I place it in, and then the bronchus and the other things. Okay, okay. Sweating is kind of hot. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then we need to put in the heart. Here is the heart that I made. So the vessels are not quite accurate, but you get the flow based from the colored wires for the great vessels. I'm going to place it inside, like careful with the pulmonary arteries and veins. Okay, that was rough, but we managed to put it inside. And then you can place back the skull. Stupid skull keep on opening. And I need a small wire to manage to secure this piece. Should be in the middle. Otherwise, it is a deviated trachea. And then we're going to place the stomach right here and secure it with the liver. So here's the liver. Let's see the liver here. Place it like this. Raise it a bit so the stomach can be accommodated. Like such. And then I'm going to put in the segment of the ascending and the transverse large intestine. You see it? And then a piece of a small intestine that I made, so it should go somewhere like this. This stupid skull keep on opening. And this is the small intestine, so it should be somewhere right here. I swear to God, if you keep on opening, you're gonna make it out. And finally, we are done with the cadaver. So I'm going to show you around a little bit of it. So, okay, let me take it. I'm going to show it to you. So here is the cadaver. Here's the skull. You can open it to show the brain, the small mind, and the deviated trachea and the larynx. Here's the lungs and the heart. Should be inside. The heart should be inside the pericardium, but I can't manage to fit it in. It's the liver and the stomach. I don't know if you can see liver and the stomach. There's the liver and the stomach that keep deviating out. Here's the segment of the large intestine, the small intestine. If you remove it, you can see the pancreas and the others, and the bladder, pancreas, kidneys, and other posterior face. And yeah, here's the rest of it. So yeah. So I think that is it. I think that wraps up everything. So yeah, we made a cadaver, our homemade cadaver. Well, I just made this to apply my theoretical knowledge when it comes to anatomy and physiology. So yeah, it did not quite turn out the way that we expected to be anatomically accurate and physiologically accurate. But at least we get the flow and we get the overall structures. Then we can now do postmortem and clean it up. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Is it recording? So good day people, so this is the final video. So I decided to also include the way that I will clean my scientific equipments here. We're going to make it fast because the battery is almost dying, so we gotta move fast. So I'm just going to show you how I clean it. So I brought everything down. Also, I just want to show you and tour you around my equipment. So yeah, so this will be like a merging of video. So after the cadaver, I will also include this. So I'll do is to get a damp fabric, get my uh, alcohol. So you just gently spray a little bit, only a little bit because you don't want to um you don't want to overwhelm the models and the equipments themselves. So just like that bit. So I'm just going to remove everything like this. And then I'm going to wipe the edges, the ridges, and the frame. So I'm sorry if I'm sweating because it's kind of warm here in this country. It's like hell. So like that. And then also the inside like this. Be careful not to tear up the paint because it is quite delicate, so just dab it. And then you can return it back like this, like that. So I'm also looking here because the camera is connected on my phone, just like what we always do. Because I'm new to Supremo, so I'm not used to using it. There, and let's move on to the other one. We're going to switch places first. The pin. Oopsie. We're going to start. We're going to the lungs. The other one. The heart. So the heart can be also open. And then the stomach. It's working like crazy. So just remove the dust. Simply wipe. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating like crazy. And it is crucial for you not to really wet the model with alcohol because sometimes the paint can like wear off during these chemicals that you are using, so be careful. And also mindful of the base because the base is the most crucial part because as you can see it can be dust can accumulate on the base. So yeah. So here's the and I'm going to insert the so here's the heart that you can open. So I haven't shown you that before. This that. Yeah. Okay, we're finished with the human torso model, so we're going to place that aside. And then a while ago, I started to clean up the model of the planet. So I'm just going to put it on a simple bag. Bag. So here's Mercury, a model of Venus. Of course, we have here Mars. Here's the Mars. Jupiter. See the red spot. What the fuck? There's no Saturn, we have Uranus, and we have Neptune. Let me place this aside because I'm going to also show you the other things that I have later. So let's move on to Moon. Here is the Moon model. As you can see, it's very, very, very dusty. You can see that, right? Move to the window so that the dust won't accumulate on the other things that I've already cleaned. That's a mistake that I did. There we go. Here's the Moon. Hold on, guys. And then let's move on to the Earth. So here's one of the parts. It came up here. Make it close. So you can see you can revolve it around. There's locks here. Okay. This is Skeleton Lab Earth model. So my models are merged of different scientific equipment such as Ruby Scientific, Alpay, and etc. So here you can remove it like this. So here's the first. And this one I will isolate this later, and then I'm going to leave it open. So here is the. It's hot. We need to clean the northern hemisphere first. Simple dusting. And as you can see, the base is very dusty. So there's also there we go. That's clean. And then this section of the Earth, I will place it inside the anatomical library that we have made earlier, a few days ago. As you can see, we have already everything. There's a lot. So I decided to display the Earth open, so I'm going to place this one in. Here. So we have another box here, but we're going to do it later. So I'm going to put it aside. And let's move on to the specific parts first. This is the thing that we made, the cadaver. So I'm going to place a white fabric on it so it won't stick to the paint. So this is the liver that we made, large intestine, small intestine, the posterior abdomen, and the thing. The thoracic cage with the stomach. Very cute. Here is the lower lips and upper limbs. And this is the skull with the brain inside. And then I'm going to place in white fabric to line up the box so that it won't like. Why is it only 5? insert everything in. So here we go. I'm going to cover it up a bit like this so it will be protected. So this is the new thing that we made, so we don't have to clean it up like for it. Go to the side. That's done. That's done. Yeah. And then I'm going to move on and clean this big baby here. I don't know if you the I think it can handle such weight, so I'm going to put it a bit. I'm going to clean the base first. And the back. This one. Alcohol, this a bit of alcohol. Some of the paints on the base is already worn off, so this is the second lumbar, then the seventh thoracic. It's the brain. See the head, right? Right, can be also removed. Oh my gosh, it's very hot and warm, so I'm going to remove everything first so that we can start cleaning. Use the heart. Ta-da! We can open it up. We have also different isolated more organs on the anatomical library that we have showed you earlier. So you also see another part there. So there's the mediastinum, bronchus, esophagus, and the aorta. Diaphragm. So these are the posterior parts of the lungs, and this is the anterior portions of the lungs. Okay, here's the liver. Here's the stomach. You can also open the stomach. Stomach. A lot of debate on how to pronounce the stomach. Here's the kidney. Do somewhere here. So it's not that dusty because it is kept inside. We put this later. Here's the intestines. I showed you the liver earlier. Here's the small intestine. Because we have to damage it. Here's the cecum. And the reproductive system of this model is on my classmate. So if you're watching, you better give that to me. Give that back to me. We've ended the finals and the genital assessments. Give me the male and the female. I only had the fetus here. As you can see, it is a bit dusty inside the pelvis because the genitals are off. It is on my classmate, so I'll move on to the right. Yeah. And then we can assemble. Get the kidney. Here's the kidney. So I hope that I can finish this in less than 20 minutes, guys. So we don't have any reproductive system or the reproductive part, so we just want to place it in. Here's the mesentery and portions of ascending, descending sigmoid or intestine, and also our favorite pancreas and the duodenum. I actually love this specific part. This is the most part that I adore so much. Cecum, basic like this, and then get the small intestine, the jejunum, and the ileum, and then you poke it on the duodenum like this. See? And then get the transverse to already wipe it. You need to wipe it first. Here's the transverse. You put it inside like this. And voila, you have the intestines ready to insert on the left and right lower quadrant of the abdominal cavity. And then get the stomach. You don't have to clean the inside because the insides are kept. And left, the stomach is on the left upper quadrant. Like that. Okay? Liver. Here's the liver. I actually hate it if when the what do you call this, when my models have this like dots of dust, because it can accumulate those tiny little things like this one. So you have to get rid of that, and you can easily get rid of it by just rubbing your fingers on or wiping it off with water and solution. I mean the fabric and solution. So put it over here. And the most vulnerable, what do you call it, vulnerable organ of my human torso is the diaphragm, because the production of this is quite small, so it's smaller than the base of the lung, so it's prone to being, and it's vulnerable from being scratched. As you can see, the organs have scratched the diaphragm already from the top. So here's the left remnant of the left lungs and the right lung. Place it on top. Be careful with your anatomical position. Know your anatomy. Should be the spleen should be on the wall of the inferior side of the diaphragm and the liver. So be careful with that. Don't mess up. Don't break the model. Posterior lungs. So this is the left. How? Because there's the diaphragmatic base. There's the aortic impression. The two secondary bronchus is together on the hilum. So here's the apex, and it is pointing on the left. So here. And the other one. So three secondary bronchi, superior, no any other, just flat. So it's the right. And it's thick. The lungs are thicker in the posterior. Okay. Here's the mediastinum. Can I remove the trachea actually? Is it back? It's hard. And here is the heart. Heart that you can open up like that. So we've passed 20 minutes, and I'm sorry. So we have to be fast. And then I'm going to clean off the great vessels, like the cavities. And oh, this is the thing that I am talking about. You can see the little moles thing. Be careful with that. See, it's very easily washed. Easily washed off from the model. So here's the left lung. Contact notch. Okay. Be poked. Here's the thing that I am talking about. There's like this fungus thing that grows on it. And the right lung. So this one, the plastic is already painted on the actual chemical of the polymer itself. So it is okay if you use direct spray of alcohol on it. except for the organs that are painted on the outside or the exterior portions of the model itself. Bam! Move on to the laboratory equipments. So here are the things I have. I'm going to open it first. I have one notebook here, a folder full of shit. Oh shit. And the glass. Get rid of this shit. Glass. I have other things here. Like for example, I have this things, urine thing, a lot of things from microbiology. I have a lot of accreditations and things. Um, Telescope and microscopes. I have microscope inside here. Chlorine beakers, test tubes, applicator sticks. I just want to show you. Like I have a lot, as you can see. There's accreditation inside. Test tubes, beakers, microscopes, and chlorine. It turns yellow. The label turns yellow. Maybe because of the rubber. What else have I got on swabs? Oh, the chemistry and the physics kit are inside. So yeah. So I just shared it with you. You have to go back now. So this is the plans that we have made earlier. So hold on. It needs to be flattened. So we're gonna turn everything back. The lab coat is already created. So you have to. I have two sets of lab coats, by the way. And then there we go. It's done. It's finished. It's finished. There's other things. So thank you for attending this specific what do you call this pantomime? Cleaning a extra thing on this specific girl documentation. I'm sorry if it took long, but I guess you know already the things that I do inside my house. I'm sweating like crazy. It's hot. And this chandelier is like messed up. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. Shall I say bye bye already? Shall I say goodbye? Yeah, no other things to say. So thank you.